The Young and the Restless spoilers. Oh my God, besties. Welcome back to our channel. Today is a beautiful day to completely lose our grip on reality together because the absolute insanity I am about to unpack is going to require a global support group. Grab your iced coffees and strap in because we are going off the rails today, you guys. I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right this very second, because I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am literally filming this while I am running errands, holding my steering wheel with a trembling hand, because I just had to jump on here and vent. I cannot even process the absolute cinematic mayhem that just unfolded on our screens. My brain is visibly buffering from the sheer audacity of this plot twist. I am personally offended, totally living for it, and genuinely spiraling into another dimension all at the same time. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step because I am too hyped to stay on track. Let us set the stage for this absolute mess. Basically, we all know that Diane Jenkins Abbott has been missing for weeks, right? And Jack and Kyle are running around Genoa City looking like straight up fools, completely desperate, while Diane is literally locked in a barred room being gaslit by that shady doctor, Lawrence Markham. And who is pulling the strings? Patty Williams. Patty has been running this sinister blackmail scheme, showing Jack a staged photo of Diane in a padded cell and demanding that Jack sleep with her to get Diane back, which is honestly so unhinged. And do not even get me started on the vibes of Patty trying to recreate that cursed yacht magic. Bestie, be for real right now. Patty is officially on my do not perceive list. She is so done. But, oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Traci Abbott has been on to Patty this whole time. Traci legit caught Patty paying off Dr. Markham in the park. And our sweet, pure, moral compass, Traci, has been playing psychological mind games with Patty to find Diane. And that leads us to the main event, the confrontation. I was mid-skin care and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when this scene happened because I physically leaped off my couch. Traci and Patty are having this massive, earth-shattering screaming match. Traci is absolutely furious, giving Patty the verbal beatdown of the century. She is pressing Patty, threatening her with the mental facility, demanding to know what she did with Diane. The tension is astronomical. They are in each other's faces, and Patty is doing that smug, delusional smirk she always does, trying to brush Traci off. And then the glitch happens, the real-time, world-ending glitch. While they are arguing and getting physical, Patty makes a sudden movement and her necklace falls off. It just snaps and clatters onto the floor. And guys, I need to veer off into a completely random tangent for a second because the sound design of that necklace hitting the floor was so loud, like it echoed in the room like a cinematic gong, and the lighting suddenly shifted to make the gold pendant gleam like it was the one ring to rule them all. It was such a weird background aesthetic choice, but it worked because my heart completely stopped. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on to the actual tea. Traci stops yelling. The room goes dead silent. Traci bends down to pick up this necklace, and the pendant pops open. It is a locket. Traci looks at the tiny photo inside, and her entire face just drops. The color drains from her cheeks. I am literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about her expression. Traci looks at the photo, looks at Patty, looks back at the photo, and starts totally panicking. She is gasping for air because inside that locket is a picture of a little girl. And Traci recognizes that little girl. It is her long lost younger sister. Wait, I am glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Traci is holding this locket and she starts firing off questions at Patty with tears welling up in her eyes. She is like, "Where did you get this? Who gave this to you? Why do you have a picture of my long lost sister?" And Patty is standing there, suddenly looking incredibly vulnerable, all the smugness completely wiped away. Patty starts explaining her past, her childhood, the things she remembers before all the trauma and the plastic surgery and the madness. And then the realization hits Traci like a freight train. Traci connects the dots. The timeline, the photo, the hidden family secrets. You guys, you guys, Patty Williams is not just some random psycho obsessed with Jack. Patty, I.S. Tracy's long-lost younger sister. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room when Tracy said it out loud. Patty is an Abbott, the long-lost Abbott sister. I am genuinely screaming into a pillow right now. How is this even possible? The lore is so deep that my grip on reality is completely slipping. We have been watching this show for years, and they just dropped the most insane, world-ending tea ever. Tracy realizes that Patty is her blood, her sister, the sister she thought was gone forever. And all the anger, all the fury over Diane and the blackmail, it just vanishes. Tracy breaks down sobbing, and Patty starts crying too, and they just fall into each other's arms. They are hugging and wailing, and it is this messy, unfiltered, emotional train wreck of a scene. Tracy, the woman who was just threatening to lock Patty up in a psych ward, is now holding her like a baby. And then Tracy looks Patty in the eyes and makes a vow. She tells Patty that no matter what happens, no matter what she has done, Traci will protect her. Tracy Abbott is officially crossing over to the dark side to protect her psycho sister. I am calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. Tracy is going to cover up Diane's kidnapping to keep Patty out of prison, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. But wait, stop everything. Hold the phone. If Patty is Tracy's sister, that means Patty is Jack's sister too. Send help. My soul has actually left my body and traveled to outer space. Jack Abbott. Jack, who has a dark, violent, romantic history with Patty. Jack, who literally slept with Patty on the yacht. Jack, who Patty is currently blackmailing for sex right this very second. Jack slept with his own sister. I cannot even, I genuinely cannot even, I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this plot. This specific betrayal personally attacked my soul. Jack Abbott has done some wild things in his life, but committing accidental incest with his unhinged, plastic surgery altered, long lost sister, who is currently holding his wife hostage in a padded room, this is the most astronomical stakes I have ever seen in my entire life. Imagine Jack's face when he finds out. Imagine Jack sitting in the Abbott mansion, sweating, trying to figure out how to save Diane, and Tracy walks in holding Patty's hand and says, "Hey, brother, meet our little sister, the sister you hooked up with on a boat." I am going to need an oxygen tank for that episode. I am going to need a medical professional on standby. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. I am straight up pacing around my living room, talking to the camera like you guys are my real-life neighbors, and we are spiraling over their choices. Tracy Abbott, the sweetest woman in Genoa City, is now harboring a fugitive kidnapper because of a locket. Patty Williams, the ultimate stalker, is an Abbott heiress, and Jack Abbott needs a therapist, a priest, and a memory wipe device immediately. I am so deeply invested in this cinematic masterpiece. How are they going to explain the DNA? How did Paul Williams fit into this? Was Patty adopted? Was she switched at birth? Did Victor Newman know about this? Because let us be real, Victor knows everything. What if Victor orchestrated this entire thing just to make Jack sleep with his own sibling as the ultimate revenge? That is straight up diabolical, and I would totally put it past the mustache. And what about Diane? Diane is still sitting in that barred room with Dr. Markham, armed with a letter opener, thinking Jack signed off on her torture. Diane is going to escape, come back to the Abbott mansion, and find Traci baking cookies with her kidnapper because they are suddenly family. Diane's head is going to explode. The Abbott family dinners are going to be a bloodbath. I am legit losing my mind over the implications. The writers basically woke up and chose absolute violence. They looked at the Abbott family tree and decided to set it on fire with a flamethrower. And I am totally living for it. I am here for the chaos. I am here for Traci's unhinged protector era. I am here for Jack's existential crisis. Did I mention I am shaking because my hands are literally trembling trying to hold this camera? This is the tea of the century. We are spilling all of it, and there is no going back. Traci and Patty, the sister duo we never knew we needed and definitely never asked for. I am going to go scream into the void now. Stay tuned, besties, because this dumpster fire is only getting hotter.